Alright everybody, how goes it? So I wanted to give you a quick update. A lot of you have reached out via email or comments, Facebook, Messenger, things like that, trying to find out what's been going on with me since I've been MIA. Some of you have heard I got COVID, and some of you have asked how I was doing, make sure I was okay dealing with that, which I definitely appreciate. I went home on December 23rd, and on December 24th, got a fever, and that was the beginning of COVID for me. That was pretty much, I don't want to say it was the worst of it, but that was like the only kind of physical symptom aside from the fatigue. I mean, I didn't have any complications with breathing, hacking up like crazy, or body aching, didn't lose my sense of taste or smell or anything. Didn't really have any major issues with it. I was just completely wiped out. That was the issue with it, is I was completely, absolutely wiped out energy-wise. And that had me laid up for about 17 days. I mean, it irritated me to turn on the TV, to look at my phone, just to do anything. All I wanted to do was sleep. I barely ate. I barely done anything. So once I started feeling a little better from that, kind of turned a corner, I was at least able to get up a little bit and wanted to go downstairs and, you know, actually be alive and get out of bed. But when I got up for very long at a time, got real nauseous and just kind of whoop. I mean, like I had, you know, just walked a few flight of stairs or something. It was crazy. So that lasted about another week and a half, 2 weeks. I mean, it's actually still lingering a little bit. I shouldn't even say it's from the COVID, but from having to just be laid up for so long, it's like, holy shit, man! Everything is such a chore at the moment. Just trying to build up that get up and go energy again. So, as I said, all of that lasted about a month, and I was hoping to hit the road. But then the old lady got sick, and she got sick. She didn't get COVID. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't like any kind of COVID-related symptoms or anything. And she had previously, like a month before, 5 weeks before or something, actually, I think it was like the day before I came home or the day after I came home, she got the vaccination because she's got asthma and whatnot, and she wanted to just basically be safe, which is whatever. I say whatever because, I mean, concerning the whole debate, get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. Me personally, I didn't get the vaccine. I haven't gotten the vaccine. I have no plans to get the vaccine, and that's just simply a choice that has been, actually I've had a stronger stance on it due to the fact of how politicized it's become because of the mandates and all that stuff, but I'm not going to get into that too much. Basically, the biggest reason I don't want to do the vaccine is back in like 1997, I took a flu shot, and that was like the sickest I had ever gotten, so I just told myself I'm not taking any kind of flu vaccines or any kind of vaccines like that anymore. And so that's why I just don't want to take it. So anyhow, she got sick right after she took her second dose or the first booster. I don't know what it was, but anyhow, she got the shot, and as soon as she sorry, had a push notification for an email that caught my eye. So anyhow, as soon as she took the shot, the next day she started feeling sick as hell. Like, she was extremely nauseous and just couldn't hold down any food. Threw up a few times, just always in the restroom, all that good stuff. And so she was laid up because of that, so I had to stay in to make sure that she got better. And then I had to stay in until she was completely healthy, because our granddaughter lives with us. She's 3 years, not even 3 years old. So I wanted to make sure that I was there to help her take care of those things. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Are you fucking serious? Like, that's how much of a hurry he's in. turning lane. What a jackass. If you do shit like that, you definitely shouldn't be out here driving as what's, you know, considered a professional driver, seeing that you get paid to drive and you drive like that. That's fucking retarded. People do stuff like that, I'm dead serious, man. That's just, I know I'm getting sidetracked here, but man, I used to have some road rage issues before I got on the road. I ain't gonna lie. Like, before I started doing this for a living, I'd have probably freaking cut that dude off over there or something and chucked something out the window at him. Ah. Anyhow, yeah, my road rage is definitely gone. Again, sidetrack. But anyhow, so I had to stay home till the old lady was completely well again, because of the granddaughter, and then sprinkled in there, I had a couple appointments I had to take care of. So that is why I was off for so long. Right now it's shut up.
Continue straight to stay on US 222 South.
She just told me what to do. Freaking demanding ass women.
Continue on US 222 South for 3 miles.
Okay. Go on. So anyhow, today's what, the 16th? 17th. Alright, got interrupted with a phone call, man. That's one of the hardest things about doing these videos. Sometimes you get in a groove, you're talking, then the map starts speaking up when you're driving, or people calling. You know, I'm a very important person, you know. People just gotta call me all the time. That's sarcasm for anybody that didn't know. That was
circle onto US 222
See?
South.
That was sarcasm.
US 222 South for 2 miles.
Man. As I was saying, it's February 17th. I got to be back in for the 21st. I got to be in Sunday night. I got to be in for Monday morning. My driver in my transit is bringing the van in. He's going on some home time. He's picking up his personal vehicle, going home to Texas. He's got to get an inspection done and whatnot, and got to get the body work done on the transit from the 2 deer he hit. So that'll probably be about 10 days that van will be down. And then on the 22nd, I have a doctor's appointment. So I'll be taking care of those 2 things and then heading right back out. And then on March 10th, I got to go back in. And then after March 10th, it's pretty much back to work, you know, per usual. So while I was in, though, this time, dude, it was like just a few days short of 2 whole months, man. That is freaking crazy. So the good side of that, though, real quick, I know I'm getting kind of sidetracked again, but the good side of that is that I was able to stay off that time, and, you know, I'm in a place now that, you know, financially, that I can do that and not be pressed about bills. Like, bills are getting paid, there's still a little money, you know, profiting after bills and all that stuff, so I'm not, like, you know, I'm not having to be all irritated about needing to get back out on the road and make money. I still get irritated about the money I did not earn over that time, because out of the things I got going on, I'm the biggest earner for myself is when I'm out here. So yeah, I'm a greedy sumbitch. I love making money. I love it. So that was something that took a while to get to where I could be comfortable going home, because I used to let that bother me so much. Like, each day I'm not driving, I'm thinking, man, I didn't make that money, and man, I could have made this much money these past 5 days I was home, and it's just crazy. There's definitely a mental part to all this stuff. You know, when you're trying to handle, you know, several things and go to a certain place, you know, you have certain goals. But anyhow, I'm grateful that I'm able to do that now. It was very nice, but I was definitely chomping at the bit to get back out on the road. I love being on the road. What's funny is, while my van was at Ford, when I finally got to pick it up, it felt so good to sit in my van just to at least just drive it home. Like, it was like, I don't know, man. That's my comfort zone. That's my space, my van. I love it. But anywho, so I took the van to Ford, mine, the 19, because of some brake issues. And what's crazy is I just got those brakes done. You know, for any of you that have followed along, I just got those done in Iowa at a Midas, I think it was. Which, again, their warranty sucks. But yeah, I had to get those brakes done, and I think I might have touched on it on a previous video, so I'm not going to touch on it too much. But anyhow, so I got the van back, and as I said, I was planning on hitting the road, and I was out test driving the van because anytime I get work done when I'm home, and especially when I'm home, when you're on the road, you kind of shit out of luck. You can still go test drive, but when I'm home, before I set off to go out and be gone forever or anything, and have things really get interrupted, I try and put a few miles on the van. You know, try and get at least 100 or so miles on the van to make sure everything's okay with what just got done. And luckily, I did that because while I was out driving it, everything was good, and then all of a sudden, when I hit my brakes, it almost sounded like a Jake brake from the inside, and I didn't know what the hell it was. And then once you got real slow, you could feel something kind of grabbing. I could feel something kind of grabbing as I slowed down. So because initially I thought, man, how could something be wrong with the rotor again? Because when I got all the work done again, because I basically redid all the work, got all the rotors, got all new pads again. And now I have the Ford warranty on it and the Ford stuff, because them parts for Midas is just cheap as shit. I didn't want it. I still had it on a warranty and could have gotten it done through Midas, but I'm not going to go and keep putting shit parts on my stuff. So anyhow, ended up being some kind of like a noise clip or whatever it is, rattle clip, and it came loose and was grabbing in there. So got that taken care of, and now everything's good. I did my first trip last night. Went about 500 miles. I'm on my way right now to my next pickup, going from PA to Michigan. So yeah, everything's good. Again, I appreciate everybody reaching out. Hey, you guys, first time on this channel, if you're interested in content that's got to do with expediting, courier work, independent van work, any kind of transportation related stuff that has mostly to do with sprinter van, cargo van type stuff, that's what we cover on this channel. And I'm gonna try and take it up a notch this year with information and whatnot. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, the notification button, so you know when I put out a video, and hit the like button if you like it, hit the dislike button if you disliked it, and comment any questions you have. In the description is the email if you want to email me. That's all I got for you guys, so I'm out.